What it do though? Hey, listen, today, mind, muscle, spirit, motivation. I just want to talk about one thing that's on the bucket list, and that's traveling the world. I don't understand the people who are so content with living in one place entire life. Come on, people. If you're one of those people who want to travel the world, this video is for you. And if you're one of the people who never thought about traveling the world, this is for you. Let's get into it. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Just remember you're special. Feeling hopeless and alone, just remember there's always God there to be there to help you. Put in effort, make mistakes. No one on this earth is perfect. Trials and tribulations both in life are guaranteed, but in the end it's all worth it. I'm hoping and I'm praying. This is something relatable and the words are beneficial when someone out there can understand what I'm saying. Mind, muscle, motivation. Let's stop playing. Share it with the nation. What's going on, y'all? It's mind, muscle, spirit, motivation. Like, subscribe, share. I'm all about getting better. I'm all about sharing ideas. I'm all about trying to motivate in a good way, in a way that you never thought. And today, I just want to talk about traveling the world. I just want to talk about how I know for a fact that it will change your life. Meeting the different people, just seeing and being in a new environment. The furthest that I've gone is Atlanta, Georgia. And I had to go there for football. Now, I didn't get to see the entire, city because, of course, I was in Fort Benning. I was in I was stationed in the military. So, but the fact that I was in a whole different environment with people that were from New York, Jamaica, New Jersey. I mean, it was an experience that I'll never forget. And like I said in the intro, I just do not understand people who, look, I get it. You can love your town, you can love your city, but I will never love the town. I will never love the town I'm in so much so to where I just want to see the same stuff every day. I live in a very small town, and I think I mentioned this before. This is why I absolutely love watching the Travel Channel. Um, you know, people who go back in time to excavate. They go to Egypt. I mean, they go all over the world. That's what I love. I can literally sit here all day, and I don't encourage people to do that, but I used to just sit in my room all day when I was younger, and I would watch it. I mean, that's how much I'm so interested. That's how much I love people who travel the world so much. So I'm kind of living my hopes and dreams through them, watching it. But if I ever get the chance to travel the world, best believe I know I'm going to change for one. My perspective is going to change for one because it changes now when I think about traveling the world. Another place that's on the bucket list is New York. I don't want to live in New York. I've already heard about how dirty it is. I've already heard about how expensive it is, but I absolutely want to travel New York. Absolutely. I want to see the Statue of Liberty. I envision myself being there. And I do believe that everything starts with a vision. Let me tell you something also. I've been to Las Vegas, and when we went, I was with a friend and I was with my cousin. And when we went, I was, I always envision myself doing something before I do it. I envision myself being somewhere before I'm there. So I didn't go up there acting like some kind of, um, I didn't go up there acting like a groupie or something like that, knowing that, people who I look up to, Michael Jackson, Elvis, uh, pretty much everybody's been to Vegas. I didn't go up there like, wow, looking around and everything, but I did go up there. I was calm inside because I envisioned myself being there. And I mention that because these places that I want to go to, I envision myself there first. So if I'm blessed to go to New York, I'm not going to act like that because I envision myself there first already. So when we went to Vegas, what you're seeing now is pretty much what you saw up there. And I need to go ahead and switch what I said. Inside, I was going crazy, but outside, you still got this nonchalant, laid back, dude. But let me tell you something. Traveling the world, I always heard that the good things in life are free. I know traveling the world isn't free, but what you see is free. Mountains, uh, just different people, the different people accents, and just like I said, I do not know how one would not want to travel the world. And trust me, it's something that I want to do. It is. I've thought about it enough. I know that traveling the world is going to cost money. Um, if I'm blessed to travel the world, I know that there's a possibility I'm not able to take the people that I love and the people that I want to go with. I know that it's going to take sacrifices. I'm there's a possibility I might have to live in nasty hotels. Like I just know everything that comes with it because I always try to really ask myself, is this what I want? Traveling the world is absolutely what I want, people. It's absolutely what I want. Because sometimes you just need a new environment to be in. And with everything that's been going on, with all the personal issues, I know that having a vacation to travel somewhere, I think is what I need. I think everybody needs it every once in a while because the monotony of what you do and what you see every single day, you're just going through the motions. I don't want to go through the motions. I want to be able to know that there's more in life than what I see and what I do every single day. I want to be able to live life and know that where I'm at isn't where I have to stay. And I really don't know how there's some people who they're just like some people I get it, they may not be exposed to just how much that some people just aren't exposed to how beautiful the world really is. And a lot of times we go around hearing how the world is such a bad place. The world isn't a bad place, it's the people in it that's making it bad. If you just take a minute to look at the actual world, I'm not talking about the people, I'm not even talking about the things, but the world, how it's built. Um, and look, I'm a type of person, I really think into things. When I think about the world, I think about, again, the Egyptians, the people that lived here far, like thousands and thousands of years ago. To me, that is like I'm trying to keep my cool, but to me, that is just it's mind blowing knowing that, and even Jesus himself was on this earth. People, that's the craziest thing to me. And I don't know if you believe in Jesus or not, but I'm a man of faith. I do. So when I think about how Jesus, actually walked this earth, I think about how dinosaurs were actually on this earth. I sound like a nerd. I don't give a damn. I'm really trying. I really don't give a damn. I'm really trying to really show how traveling the world is really something I've thought about. Again, Jesus, Egyptians, dinosaurs. I'm talking about Vikings. I just think about people who were here thousands of years before we were. I think about what they created. I think about what is possible. I just, I know that it'll change my life. I mean, just think about, just look at my mood when I'm talking about it. You see the difference. So it's on the bucket list, people. Going to New York, and I wouldn't even mind going to Seattle. I know that that's one of the, or so I was told. You can correct me in the comments, if I'm wrong, but I know that places like Seattle, where it's cloudy, the suicide rate is a little higher. But again, these places I don't want to live. These places I want to go to. I want to experience. I want to experience the different people. I want to experience the different moods. I want to know if people who are in Texas, myself, other people can really hear the accent. Because listen, I'm not going around talking country. If anything, just because of what I watch, I may have the same accent as somebody who who is from New York or whatever, because I watched them so much, and whoever you hang around with the most, that's who you actually become. That's who you start to become. That's how you start to talk. So, but I would like to know that. Again, if anybody wants to put in the comment that they have actually heard somebody from Texas and they're not from Texas and they can actually hear the different way in which we talk, I would like to know that. I would like to know that. But anyways, and only reason why the reason why I think it'll change your life again is because you get a new perspective. You get to be exposed to more. There's so many people who live in these towns, and they're just, the way they think is just so closed off. I mean, you know what? They're closed in, and they can't think outside the box because what they see, where they're at, is all they know. I refuse to be that. With how beautiful the world is, I think that God made the world the way that it is for us to experience it. I really do. And even if I just travel a third of the world, that would be good. I've been to Atlanta, Georgia. I've been to Las Vegas. I've been to Denver, Colorado. I've been to Dallas, which is like 4 or 5 hours away. Um, where else? I've been to San Antonio. Uh, golly, where else? Mm, that's probably the places that I've been that are actually far. Um, but there's just so many places I would like to go. So many places. And you know what? If you're a young person watching this, continue to hold on to that dream. Continue to envision yourself going places because it's possible. Whether it's through school, um, whatever type of career that you choose, don't be so inundated with negative comments that people are telling you. Of course, you got to be scared. You got to be scared wherever you're at. You shouldn't. I was about to use that C word. You shouldn't let your fear of what may or may not happen. You shouldn't even let your fear of what you see happen stop you from traveling the world. Because there's evil that exists no matter where you're at. There's negative that exists no matter where you're at. And yeah, you got to be careful. You got to be careful no matter where you're at. And this whole talk about not wanting to be in trains because everything that you've been hearing happen, all those things can happen in a car. I mean, my point is that there's bad stuff that can happen everywhere, but don't let it keep you in a box. You got to take chances, and you just got to experience life. You got to experience life. I don't want when my time comes to just know that the place that I'm living is a place where I only got to experience. And the place that I'm living is the only place where I got to be exposed to. No, sir. And I don't even know how it's going to happen, but I still, look, I'm 32. I'm not 22. I'm not 12. I'm 32. Most people would say you need to focus on, your child. You need to just wake up and smell the coffee and just get rid of that dream. I will not. I will not. As long as I'm here on this earth, whatever I envision, also known as the dream, it was put there for a reason. I thought about a lot of things that I no longer think about that I knew for a fact wasn't good for me. Dreaming, envisioning, that's one of the things that keep me going in life. That's one of the things that help me up in the morning. And if something good as that can help you get up in the morning, if something as good as that can, keep you going and keep you having that drive, then hold on to it. And even if it doesn't happen, God put it there to help you. So use it. Use it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm using it. And before, you know, I always thought, maybe it'll be football to help me travel the world. But obviously, it's not. It wasn't, unfortunately. And then I used to think, well, maybe it'll be being in the military, being in the army. Obviously, it wasn't, and it is no longer. But there's going to be something. I've said this before, y'all. You know, the day that I'm up in New York by the Statue of Liberty, I'm gonna say, I told you. I told you. Y'all just wait. Y'all just wait. But again, people have the passion to want to travel the world. Just look into it. I'm absolutely I'm not attached, but I'm in love with mountains. I am in love with mountains. The places who have mountains. I never really wanted to go to Hollywood, but I guess I would want to go just to see the Hollywood, um, just to see, the word Hollywood. And I know there's some mountains out there, and also going on the beach is something that I've never been. So I envision my feet in the sand. I kind of can feel what it's like mentally, but I want to be there physically. And the day that I am, that water, I'm not going to go near. I'm not going to go near it. But being in the sand, being on the beach, picturing everybody doing what they do. One day, one day. I love that I'm making this channel because you get to see that I'm a natural human being with natural, wants and passions just like everybody else. Just like everybody else. And although it hasn't happened, and unfortunately, although it may never happen, it's something that I would like for it to happen. And you get to see that. You now know that. There's not many things that I want in life, but traveling the world, I've mentioned it to a lot of people in my family. Traveling the world is absolutely something that I would love to do. And even the things that I mentioned, they may not be everything that comes with it, but I know that it's going to take sacrifice. I know it's going to cost money, just like everything else. But if I had to spend money on anything, it would be traveling the world. Absolutely traveling the world. So yeah, hopefully this was a fun video. Hopefully that's what it was. Hopefully I convinced somebody that they may want to look into going somewhere, and they may not even be traveling the world. Maybe it's just another place. Maybe it's just another place. And if that's so, so be it. But people, expose yourself to more than what you see every single day. Stay driven, stay hungry to just want to grow. And it's not all about what you know, it's about what you're exposed to, and it's also about the places that you go to. So again, hopefully this was a fun video. Travel the world. I know for a fact that it will change your life. You'll be exposed to more, you'll know more, and you'll experience more. So hey y'all, it's mind, muscle, spirit, motivation. Again, that's mind, muscle, and spirit motivation. Like, subscribe, share. Look, I'm all about getting better. I'm all about dissecting the mind, the spirit, the muscle, and I'm all about getting better, regardless of what that may be. If you have something that you would like for me to talk about, go ahead and drop that thing up in the comments. And if it's something that I know, I'll discuss it. And if it's something that I don't know, I'll do my best to look into it. I'll do my best to research it and to drop my own wisdom in regards to it. But go ahead and drop your comments in the comment section, and we'll see what we can do. But until next time, y'all, we are out. Happy hump day.